guys, Tebow2 here, back with another episode of my TARDIS tutorial. You might notice the TARDIS is not behind me. That's because it's all the way up here, and I've got the gravity off, and that's to facilitate the feature of this video. The feature is sort of a platform that'll spawn if you're in the air, and it'll also spawn kind of a staircase so that you can get down. So if I was up here, I could get down very easily, and I wouldn't fall when I came out of the TARDIS. So yeah, let's show you what that looks like. So we come inside and we pull this lever here. It'll say Holo-Platform active. And we walk outside and we will not actually fall. As you can see, we immediately start going on this staircase. As you can tell, it is just made with invisible shulkers. If you want to, you could put like a particle at each shulker's location if you wanted to make it look maybe a little nicer. I know in the show it's shown up as both green and yellow in different Tom Baker stories, so yeah, that would be kind of interesting, but obviously this is just a staircase. You can walk up it, you can walk down it, and one neat thing is because it's a shulker, mobs actually can't know how to climb it, so if you got like a zombie chasing you and you walk up this, the zombie will not be able to follow, and you can just like jump up this like normal, and then once you're at the top, you can just go back inside this. So how does this all work? Well, we have this section down here, and so we have a very simple command block here, which is on repeat and always active. It's just doing execute if the block at those coordinates is the lever. Of course, you can grab its coordinates just by looking at it, doing a set block command, tab, 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 and then just taking these coordinates on their own and copy and paste them. And then you just make sure that you're searching for a lever with powered equals true. And then when you power it on, it should turn on this comparator here and activate these three command blocks. So what are they doing? Well, this one is the most important. This one does execute as at e name equals TARDIS, add at s, run summon a shulker, one block directly below it, with no AI, invulnerable, custom name of platform, and silent : 1. The command block above it simply plays a play sound command. You can do that if you'd like, that's optional ultimately. And same goes for this, which is just the say command, Holo-Platform active. When the command block turns on, it'll turn off this torch, and then when you turn it off, it will turn on this torch. And what will it do? It will do scoreboard players reset at e name equals platform, and the platform scoreboard objective is one that I'll show you how to make in a moment. And right here we have kill at e name equals platform. And then right here, after a brief repeater delay, we have three more command blocks. This one is killing all items, and that's just because the shulkers obviously will drop their little shulker shells. Right here we have another play sound command, and we have our little message, say Holo-Platform inactive. And this one finally is just effect give at e name equals platform, invisibility. You can really do whatever you want for these numbers because it's just going to be on repeat, and then you just put true to hide the particles. So now as for the scoreboard aspect, you just want to create a scoreboard objective by doing /scoreboard objectives add, then you want to call it platform, and then you want to type dummy. And then you just press enter, and that would make that scoreboard objective. And as I said, that will get reset when you turn off the machine. So what happens when it's on? Well, basically this comes in. So this is another repeat always active. And this one does execute if entity at e name equals platform. So basically when the platform is activated, when the entity is summoned, it will run scoreboard players add at e name equals platform, platform 1. So it's giving that entity a score on the platform scoreboard and adding 1. And because it's repeat and always active, it's adding 20 times a second. So if you had the scoreboard up on the sidebar, it would just start going up very, very quickly the moment the entity is spawned. And why do we need the scoreboard? Because the scoreboard is what's going to facilitate spawning more of those entities in order to create a staircase. And that's controlled by these. You only need one of these. I have 4 because I also have a directional feature tied to this, but that will come more into play with next week's episode, which is the TARDIS directional control. So let's just go over one of these. So like this one, for example. And what this is doing is execute as at e name equals platform, add at s, if score at s, platform matches 1, so pretty much the moment they spawn, only for one tick will their score on the scoreboard be 1, because it's going to keep going up. But in that one tick, if the block directly below them and one block on the x-axis, so in kind of a downward staircase shape, is air, so if the block in a staircase shape is air, then it will run this summon command, summoning another shulker, which is at one block down, one block to the side, exactly the same kind of thing with the staircase pattern, and it's the exact same shulker again, basically, so no AI, invisible, custom name is platform, and silent: 1. So basically, what that means is that the moment your platform spawns, if there's air blocks available in kind of a staircase shape around it, it is going to summon the next shulker of the staircase until there are no more blocks. So basically, it'll stop when it hits a solid block. But how it keeps going is that then this shulker will also get a score on the scoreboard. And of course, when that score reaches 1, it will spawn the next shulker, and the same thing will happen for that shulker all the way until it finally hits a block and can't go anymore. So yeah, just to show you that one last time, we can turn on the Holo-Platform, and if we come outside, it should have spawned. And now that we're outside, you can see that the platform has in fact spawned. And you can see it goes as far as it can go, and then once it hits this block, it will stop. So if I go into Spectator, you can see there are no shulkers past this point. You can see they do not continue going, because if they did, that would create a lot of lag if they just never stopped. So yeah, this has been my TARDIS platform feature. I hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to tune in next time if you want to see the TARDIS directional feature, which should be able to control which way the platform spawns and which way the TARDIS is facing when you materialize. I've been Tebow2. Be sure to subscribe, to follow my Instagram, Tebow2IT, to follow my Twitter, which is also Tebow2IT, to join my Discord, and lastly, to have a nice day. Goodbye.